Hello there! Inconvenient Panda back again for some more casual craft. Yes. Well, yeah, this episode, I was thinking of looking into Britannia, but yeah, that's gonna. I need more things really. So no, well, I just lost that ingot. I mean, there's a way to get it back, but whatever. What I actually want to do is build some very basic machinery, some very basic stuff, and I'm going to be using Ender.io because I think this is really good. That's right. So the things I'm going to want a Stirling generator, sag mill, alloy smelter, and I would like a capacitor bank of some description. How hard would that be? Yeah, not very. Should have a bunch of copper. 1, 2, 3, 4 I need. Alright, so I'll make these capacitors. Where are you? I'll just grab it all. So I'm going to need a bit more redstone. Yeah. This is basically the energy storage of Ender.io. So I'd like to get it made. I'm trying to think where I can dump a bunch of this garbage. Actually gonna put you guys in there. I should probably sleep through the night, as I don't want creepers sneaking up and ruining everything. I hear a skeleton. Hey, there you are. Ah, how about you? Yes, I am the best duelist around. Nothing's gonna keep me down. Oh yeah, I forgot to finish. Yeah, whatever. So I'm gonna put you down. This is why I should have organized this stuff. I just really cannot be bothered. I'd do it off camera between episodes. It would be helpful, but at the same time, it's going to take like 20 minutes. All right, so that's good enough. So I'm going to need a bit of iron. 4 should do. Now I have a capacitor bank, which I'm going to just... So let's see, if I have generator, sag, alloy... Just have like a really basic setup. So I could make 2 more of those, which might be worthwhile. Or I could just make so the energy conduits. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make more of these, because I always have an issue of running out of power early on. So let's see. I got plenty of redstone. Redstone's not going to be an issue. It's probably going to be copper that's the issue. So this will give me 8 copper. Thankfully I have this now, so I don't have to grindstone stuff, but you can't remove stuff from in there. It just... You can't do it, so once it's in that slot, you have to keep going. Boop. Good enough. I don't really know how much gold I'll need. Oh, that should be plenty. Don't know. Alright. I'm an idiot. I need 8. Grab 16 here. You guys there. That's gonna really be good for me. That's right, I have some copper here. The color does not match how it ends up. I was like, what, is that gold or something? I should end up with 10 ingots. Once again, the only problem with doing it this way is I have to actually physically stand here. There's something I could do a bit later on, but by the time I get there, there's really no need to do it. Like, I could set up a redstone timer, but I just don't see the point in that. Yeah, so these are multi-block things, so I can store 3 million RF pretty easily. What I'm going to do real quick, sort of just dig out here a bit for something I'm going to be doing later. I'm going to try and use solar power, so I want just a bit of access to back there. But now I need a bunch of iron, really. Yeah. That's only going to get me 18 iron. I don't need any for that. Just need a bunch of iron, really. And of course, copper and redstone. So let's get the generator. So a basic gear is sticks and cobblestone. Actually going to need a few more sticks, I think. Excuse me, iron. Oh, that should work. I need a furnace. It goes there, doesn't it? Yeah. I got a piston somewhere around here from a village I pillaged. There you are. Nice and easy. Now the last thing is stone bricks. Ooh, actually, what I can do, thanks to my buddy Chisel, I can just straight up get stone bricks. Whoop. Oh no, not mouse lag. But here, alright, my mouse is doing that lag thing again. Alright, you settle down? Okay. But now I have a generator. And, well, this is Ender IO. It's a little bit difficult to explain what this does without other machines. So don't worry about that for now. But because it's touching this, what I can do is just dump in a bunch of coal. I got plenty of coal, I don't care. And that'll just cook up and dump its way in here. How cool is this? I'm a max input, max output thing, so that's good. Put you away. Oh, no, actually, I do need that copper. So now what I want to make is the sag mill. The sag mill will turn my ingots to dust, which is what I want. So 3 of you, 1 of you. Gets me a piston, which is good. So then I need a machine frame, which is a basic capacitor. Copper. Keep going to the wrong one. This is why I needed a lot of redstone to do what I wanted. And I'm gonna need some of you guys. Some of you guys. I can just bloop. Perfect. So I'm gonna need to probably should have made another one. So I'm gonna need another one like right now. Just save me a bit of time and effort. So I've got 2 of them. So I just need flint and 3 furnaces, or furnace, if you will. Flint, and cauldron. Yep. Just really iron. Hope this is enough, because if not, I'm going to be like, oh man. Yep. Sag mill. Alloy smelter. Yay! So put these here. They're going to power up. Power up. So we'll check. Yeah, this doesn't really generate too much RF, sadly. I feel like that 100,000 RF is a lot more than it used to be. Although I'm not certain. Actually, what I'll do for this bit is, well, first of all, I'll just dig it out. Screw it. Just so it looks a little bit nicer. So I can still check this power, because yeah. So I've got this issue where the burning of the coal isn't enough to really fill this dude up quick enough. So that's a bit of a shame. I'm trying to think what would be a good way of well, I could create a thing called a double layer capacitor that requires energetic alloy, which I might have from that loot chest thing. I got pulsating ion, which is a lot harder to get, but that doesn't really help me. This requires glowstone, so I'm not too fond of that. I guess I can just sort of let this go for a minute. Put you dudes away. I'm trying to think what would be the best way. So I've got some redstone. What I might do I'm going to make something I'm going to need a bit later anyway. I'm going to make a timer, which requires a lot of this stuff. Guys, I'm going to try and automate this dude a little bit. It requires moving you. I don't know, you can sit there. Anything in you? Nope. Bloop. So the drain was like that. Yep. Alright, so now I have that and a drain. What I'm going to need is something like that. And whilst I'm here, so I'm going to need, I need just more iron. I feel like I should go mining a bit. It's probably a good idea. This is still charging up. Yeah, he's going to be a while. Alright, so I'll drop a bunch of this garbage. Garbage. Indeed. Oops. You know what? I'll fill up this lava tank thing as well. Put you in there. So I'll be using that more often than not. Is that everything I need? That'll do me. So, iron. Iron. And copper. Yeah, just dig around here a bit. Really need to find quartz. So that'll be a very big sticking point for all me. Hey, quartz. Brilliant. Let me just sort of clear this. Like that. Bloop. Hey, more quartz. Perfect. Yes. Get rid of you. And just light this place up. So hoping that I get some charged Certus quartz, which is probably the rarest thing, honestly. I didn't get any. I'm pretty sure it's a different ore block anyway. It's like all sparkly and whatnot. But I am using the new applied energistics, which I haven't really looked into too much. It's because, I don't know, it's strange and confusing to me. Don't know why I filled in those holes, if I was just going to dig it back out. Well. So doesn't seem to be too much here, to be honest. I got some quartz, so that's always good. Oh, there's some more. Perfect. Yeah, this is exactly why I sort of dug this bit of area out. Because the lower you go, the harder it is to find quartz. There we go. Got some charged. Now I need those because they're what create fluix crystals. And just... I don't really like the new direction to making a big AE system. It's just... I don't know. I'm torn about it. And part of me likes it, and another part of me is like, why is it just so difficult? So let's just dig in here. Dig, dig. Dig. And I'm just sort of going to repeat what I have upstairs. Except downstairs, because I'll find many different things. Redstone's always good. I'm going to have to... So I'm just thinking I'm going to end up with a butt ton of cobblestone now. So I'm thinking I might want to create a way of dealing with that. Maybe barrels. So I think barrels would be the way to go. Same thing with gravel. I'm going to end up with a lot of useless gravel and dirt and stuff. Don't know why dirt is this far down. I think that's a bit weird. Yeah, whatever. Oh yeah, if you right click with these tools, whatever's on the right hand side of the tool, it'll place it for you. You could do the same thing with torches. I like to have it as cobblestone because sometimes it's easier just to put cobblestone down and mine it. And some yellowite, which I don't have too much of a use for just yet. Part of big reactors, and big reactors require a big amount of resources. But I'll get a quarry soon enough. Hopefully. This is casual craft, so it could take an eternity. And it would suck if it took an eternity. But I am trying to power through this. I'm not finding too much here. I think this biome it's a taiga biome. Taiga. Bird. Alright, my inventory is obviously full. Can't pick up cobble. So to the surface. And I should really bring some stairs with me. Yeah, whatever. So I was probably so far away from my generator that it unloaded. So it probably wasn't running whilst I was gone. Which is a bit of a shame. Beverage. So... barrels. There we are, better barrel. So I'm going to want some chests. Well, that's a weird glitch. Sometimes it looks like I've grabbed some. Don't know what causes that. Don't really care. Oh, I didn't grab lava. Opened up. Oh well. So I'm going to want want 4 at least. Yeah. What I could do then is just like that. I mean, it would take me half a second to just do the math, but I really cannot be bothered. I'll just like, whatever. This is going to get me 1. And I'll just put it here for now, I guess. And if I shift right click it, I can lock it. So even if I take all of it out, I can't put anything else in there. Oh, and if you double right click, it'll put all of it from your inventory. Left click gets you a stack. Right click puts stuff in. Shift right click does the lock. Shift left click gives you just 1. There. Yep. Clearing throat. There's some more. Oops, I used the wrong table. Oh. Time to remove some trees. This guy's been looking at me weird the whole time. Gosh darn half tree. Hey, where am I building out? I'm going to build out this way. So I'll just use this as an opportunity to get rid of some trees that will be in the way of future buildings. Like, I want to have a separate building for separate things that I'm doing. I want to avoid basements. I mean, I will have to do basements, but I don't want to just have a giant basement. I want to have like separate buildings for things, like a building for power generation and a building for storage stuff, which will be useless once I have AE, but the storage building will turn into the AE building. And then I'll have an automation building, which will just, automate things, put them in the AE system. I'll have a Britannia building. At least that's what I'm hoping to do. I don't think I'm that organized to be able to do a good job of it. So, yeah. Well, we'll see. That should be enough wood for now. Really should remove these things. Just don't need them. There. Perfect. So now I've got barrels for different things. Yay! So I guess sand, dirt. Do I want to put these in the wall a bit? I know where I want to put them, but what I'm going to make is a dolly. Yeah, a dolly. Which of course requires iron. Everything requires iron. Well, hopefully now that these are full, there's a bit of power. Yep. Cool. So what I can do with this is, if I were to put iron in here, it runs, it uses a bit of energy. And if you hover over this, like, I'm not losing or gaining RF at the moment, because this generates 20 and this is using 20. But you see it turns it into pulverized iron. So what I can do is, if I configure this dude, left click rotates the thing around. I right click him to push. He'll push into here. I've got it set to all smelting, but I'm going to turn it to furnace mode. So it's only going to furnace things. And it cooks 3 at a time. Another reason to use Ender IO. It's just so good. But anyway, the dolly. Right-click a barrel. You get slowness and mining fatigue, but then you right-click it, you place it where you want. How nifty is that? I don't need to do it with the empty ones, but I did anyway. So now I can just grab all this stuff. And Control Shift, left click, moves all the same item thingies. And you can see what happened. And yeah. Shift right click. There we go. Now I've got all this crap. Doesn't really have any use. I mean, it looks interesting, I guess. So I'll hang on to it for now. But I can't guarantee I'll use any of it. Yeah, now it's going to cook up some ferrous, because when you pulverize iron, there's a chance to get ferrous. Now, the reason I set this into furnace mode is because combining ferrous and iron as an alloy will give you Invar. So I didn't accidentally want to end up with Invar. What I can do, put you there. Put you there. Go. Do-do. Put you there. And what I'm going to do... Oh, wrong one. I'm going to go push. Which will be good. There's a bit of stuff. Bit of room left over. Yeah. With some coal. But another thing about the sag mill is in this slot here, if I put flint, it well, it gives me an extra 20% output and a bit of power reduction. It's just a good thing to have in there. And I still want to make my double layer capacitor thing, which I think I will do. I don't know. I'll do it next episode. If I put tin in here, it's going to use a bit of the flint. And I got 2. It's going to cook it up. I might get 3 this time. I don't know. It cooked it up. I'm putting it in this chest. So now I don't have to worry about like anything. So let's see how much tin I get this time around. You can see the little progress bar on the flint usage. So I've got another 2. Cooking up the cobble. So now I could make that the so what I want to do is honestly just run this stuff through. I mean, it's such a waste of power, but I really don't care. So that should turn it into the good copper. Well, I think that's going to wrap up this episode. So yeah, built some things. Pretty happy with that. And, I have been and still am the Inconvenient Panda. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.